Okay, last time we were talking about awakening. We're talking about the different stages that we go through as we start to awaken. But what does that mean? Because that's kind of a buzzword when you just say awakening. Like, oh, I'm awakening. Like, what does that mean? Like, you're awakening from a slumber, like a deep slumber at nighttime, or it's like you're awakening in the morning to the birds chirping. Like what are we talking about here when we say awakening? Well, it is awakening from a sleep in a sense, because you're awakening from asleep. People like to say, "Oh, you were in the Matrix and now you're waking up from it." And that's true, but they don't realize that the Matrix is you. It's like your sense perceptions, because you take that as real and you think that to be the only reality. But then as you start to awaken, you start to see through the veil a little and you start to see like, okay, wait, there's more to this. There's more to this spectrum here that I'm not seeing. And you see that it's more than just seeing with your eyes. It's not seeing with your eyes, but it's an inner knowing. It's like a light within that starts to awaken a little bit more. It's like a seed that's inside of you and you're just watering it a little bit more every day. And you're starting to discover it a little bit more every day. And life is kind of becoming more alive and it's becoming more fruitful. I don't know if that's the correct term or whatever, but it becomes more ecstatic, like your day-to-day life, because you're not just in the Matrix like everyone likes to say. The Matrix isn't the corruption or the government. That's not the Matrix. The Matrix isn't the capitalism or the consumerism, but it's the act of getting lost in that. That's the Matrix. The people that are running the so-called Matrix, as people call it, they are themselves lost in the Matrix. They're not creating the Matrix, but they're lost in the Matrix, as people call it. So you get lost in it, and then you start to slowly realize what's going on, and it happens in stages. And to someone who hasn't realized that yet, I basically am sounding insane. Which is fine, because it's all part of the stages. So like I was saying in my last video, you're not looking down on the other people that aren't on the same level as you. Like, one of the stages is when you're like, oh, I just try to avoid everyone because they're not spiritually aware. Like, they don't really know. So I just kind of try to do me and stay away from everyone. Well, you have to realize that everyone else being lost in it and you not, that's like part of our work here. So you don't just like avoid everyone else. You try to just do the most you can, but you don't do it like in an insane way. Like, you don't start going crazy running out on the streets going like, hey, it's all one, guys, we're all one. You don't like just start running naked on the streets and just shouting that everything's one, because that's not gonna work, unfortunately. That's not gonna work. So you have to drop little hints. You have to plant seeds for people by giving love and giving in general, which is love itself. So you can't just start chanting on the street that everything is one and that we're all united on a deep level, because people will think you're crazy, just like a lot of people probably think I'm crazy saying what I'm saying in this video. But that's completely fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with being a maniac, but I promise you guys that I do not have any form of mental disorder or schizophrenia or any of that. I'm completely sane. So please don't be telling me to take my medication or that I need to get admitted into a psych ward. But yeah, this is just like an early YouTube video too. Like, I'm just trying to get YouTube videos out, guys. I'm trying to save my announcements for the end of the video because most people are probably already gone. So right now I'm kind of talking to myself. Um, But guys, leave a comment if you're still watching this. Leave a comment. I want your guys' feedback. Because this isn't like something that's going to pop off on YouTube. This is like something where probably like 100 or so people are coming from my Instagram page. And then they're watching this video. But it's very hard to retain people's attention on this. So I'm going to try not to blabber too much on that topic. But yeah, guys, thank you for tuning in. I'll see you in the next one.